Hey there, Randy Dandy. Okay, what? Save file. It would have been this one. Oh, that's... Oh, we left right here. Hey, Stale Rice. Okay, well, picked a great mission to come back to. I'm going to turn this down on my end. Oh, I don't want that turned on. Once again, you start streaming an hour before I have to head to school. Yeah, sorry. I would have started a lot earlier, but I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing. Look, I'll just say this isn't my first time playing Jack 2 today. Hey Gem, what's going on? Best mission in the game. Okay, let's see how we do. Come on. Okay. Yep. So I come on. No. Right. Okay, now we're doing badly. Okay. That was going like really well, and I was like, man, can I get through this with only 1 health taken? And then I just ate shit, so... But we got through it. Getting a new sketchbook today, and tomorrow or Friday I'm getting a new game. Fuck yeah. How have I been? What I've been up to lately? School and nothing but school, and I want to not do that. I was just doing something away from my phone. I came back just in time to start the stream. Hell yeah. You know me, always the best timing for streams. I just ate, and my tongue is burnt, and it hurt. Go away. Hey there, Zaggle. What's dramatic level? Yep. I'm playing this on hero mode. Notorious most innovative PS2 game level. Ah yes, the the super creative and innovative turret mission. Jak 2 was the only game to have turret missions. Dude, fucking, oh my god. Dude, oh my, go away. Can't believe I'm missing a stream, Alex. Jeez. Man, I've been providing you guys with minutes of content, and I haven't gotten a single like on the stream. Man. When I first tried this mission, like what? Come on. Oh, we didn't have voices on, so we could just... Sweet. Whew. I like that we got 2, so I guess my minutes of content were worth 2 presses of a mouse or a finger on a screen. I sure hope Jak 3 doesn't have any when it comes out. True. So cool they made planes in Lost Frontier into a real thing. Yeah. Waste of effort though. You know a car could beat a plane? Like, it's not even a competition. Epic prank idea, we should all dislike a stream. We already did that once when Kane was in the chat, and it was a bad prank. It wasn't good. So let's not do that again. Oh, I got the jetboard. Yeah, so my plan was, I had class today, 2 to 4. I pretty much went straight home and my plan was, okay, I've got to finish reading this book for English, and I didn't go to my lecture on my English lecture on Tuesday. So I was like, okay, I'll finish reading like the last 20 pages of this book, then sit down for my hour-long lecture, take notes and everything, then I'll do streaming. I got home and I was like to my sister, hey, you want to play Jak 2? She was like, okay. And then we played that for a few hours and I didn't do any schoolwork. So, and it's like, well, I can't stream too late. So I'm doing this instead. And depends how, oh no, I've just realized how fucked I am. Depending how long this runs, I might not even have time to go over my lecture tonight. And I got class in the morning, so... How did it actually affect your stream? I have no idea. I'm gonna say horribly because my channel's been on a decline for the past 2 years. It's got nothing to do with the 0 videos I've uploaded in those 2 years. It's all because of that one stream where Kane said, let's dislike it. I'm classless and jobless, rip. Rip. I'm just jobless. Unless you count this, which I don't. At least not anymore. I've been saying like every stream now, hey guys, I'm working on a new video, it's gonna be good, it's just a short one, but I'll get it out soon. And I just haven't worked on it. I've been so busy with school, man. Like I've been taking this semester pretty seriously. But it's like I want to get this video done before next semester, which I feel is still a pretty like in the grand scheme of things, that's like way too much time to give myself. But considering I haven't done anything in 2 years, I think that's a pretty realistic goal to give myself. So I'm just gonna go along with that. I have until August, July-ish. I can't remember. Hopefully before then. I've got a basic skeleton done. I've just got to rewrite it. It's just the first draft. And I'm not as concerned about perfection with this video as I am with the Boggy Swamp one, so I'll get it out soon. Plus it's short. Need to make highlight videos so we at least have content. Yeah, but I just put those on the second channel. And like, I don't care as much about the second channel, so... Boggy Swamp, like, you shut your mouth. You put away your thumbs on that keyboard of yours. Me. Can you give us a hint about the topic? I'm pretty sure I talked about it in one stream. It's a game. It's a short video about... Well, I won't give away what it's about, like the topic of it, but like it's a... Look, it's a video about a game, but the game is a springboard to talk about a topic. The game is a game by Fumito Ueda. If you know who that is, then, well, you got slim pickings there. But the topic I'll save until I upload it, because I feel it's a pretty... I like it. I like it a lot. So I got this fan on me because it's hot. My hair gets in my face. Put it on the first channel so people unaware of your streams know I'm not dead. But they'd see the streams in their subscription feed. So... Plus, like, I hate having such low effort content on the main channel. Like, I said in the server, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, I've been slowly unlisting a bunch of shitty videos from the main channel. Just stuff like... Because when I upload the Boggy video, I want my channel to be like, okay, very presentable, you know? Oh, that's right, I'm getting all the orbs. So I should do that. This... wait, did I... Yeah, I got that one. Never mind. Oh, I'm an idiot. I keep putting chat really far away from my eyes, so I keep having to turn my head. I was working on a song, but it's so hard. Yeah, I'm also kind of maybe starting another band, so I gotta try and get good at songwriting again. So that's gonna be very hard for me. But I'm just gonna be the drummer, so that's gonna be fun. But it's just gonna be two of us, so we gotta both songwrite. Oh man, I'm so... You know how much stuff I want to do and get good at, and then I just don't have time for any of it and don't spend time doing any of it? My main problem for me is using Logic. Oh yeah, I don't bother with digital composition or whatever. My main problem is like actually writing. Like I'm not good at Logic or any DAW really. I used to know a little bit. I've forgotten it all, but Look, I like drumming, so I just I just hit the things. Oh, but I got to get a new bass drum pedal. I was just looking into it last night because I couldn't sleep. Dude, they're like anywhere from like $300 to $500 for like a really good one that I want. It's like, fuck, dude. Just for one piece of the kit. I don't even have a real kit like here. Mine is at my parents'. I just have my electric kit here. But like the hardware's so arse that I need to replace it. Timo drum set easy? Yeah, true. I just hit the drums, make the silly loud noise. Yeah. Well, I hit the drums really fast, but to do the fast drumming, you need like not shit equipment. Look, also, wait, can you see my things? Yeah, my drum kit's like right here. And if I set it up, it's probably in view of the camera. Maybe do a drum stream one day. I don't know how, because it'll just be copyrighted music. But I don't know, maybe it could be fun. I want to do what Dino did. I want to do a play Jack on an electric drum kit. That'll be fun as hell. Remembering the guitar stream? Yeah, the one I haven't done. That'd be fun. Jack on Guitar Hero controller. Really want to see that actually. Yeah, he was explaining it to me at one time. I was in his stream. I think the way he was talking about it, it sounded harder than I initially thought it would be, like to set up. Oh, sorry, guitar stream. You mean when I played guitar on stream? I thought you meant, yeah, no. I thought you meant playing Jack with a Guitar Hero controller, because that was another idea. God, this is so annoying, but it's hot. Hey, that's not fair. Cool. I think I got all the orbs in this level. I hope I did. Alright, we're nearly out of Act 2. Have I done any side missions? I think I have. Well, there's one. I'll do it. No. Shit. Probably would have been quicker to just do the normal way. Where is everyone? There's 7 of us here apparently. Sleeping like nerds, probably. Well, like Yashwan and Deity probably would be. They live in America. Would you do a pre-write for Jack 4? I'm not sure what you mean by a pre-write. I've had ideas for Jack 4 in the past. And there are some things that I think could be interesting. Like from my ideas at least, but I don't know. I'm so enthralled in our Jack 3 rewrite, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the potential in that project that Jack 4 has just been like a non-thought for me lately. My idea for Jack 4 is Jack falls all over everyone. True. Have you guys seen that there's a Jack 2 inspired fan game project on Twitter? It just got an official name. Grit Gear, I think they called it. Looks pretty cool, to be honest. I was gonna talk about it last stream, like I even said. I think it was last stream. One of them. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up. And I just completely forgot. It looks pretty cool and really really got me thinking about Haven City's like level design and how much I don't like it. Oh my god. Apparently they work at Gearbox too, so it's not just like a rando on Twitter. That's kind of cool. Haven City, more like Haven Shitty. Look, I love Haven City's vibe, its art direction, its atmosphere, everything. I just think in a level design context, it serves its purpose. Like it is made to be like funneling you through areas to get to missions and do missions within it. But there's no like exploration. And I feel like with Jack 2's unique set of mechanics, there's some potential that was left untapped, I feel, in terms of traversal and exploration. Because like there are no other games with Jack 2's specific mechanics, you know, jackable cars on the fly, that, you know, go in multiple lanes or elevations, being able to jump on a jet board at any moment. Like, very, very few games do this. I can't think of a single one, aside from the Tony Hawk games, but those games are made for skating. And, like, weapons and stuff. Like, these specific mechanics and how their relationships with each other and everything. It's like, there's so much potential here. It's just the world, the context they put in. I feel like they didn't do as much as they could have. Oh my god, I've already fucked up. Oh my god, I suck. Cool. Jack 2 more like minigames. What are you that's Jack 3, you take that back. You may have answered this, but when is a new video coming out? Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry that you even have to ask that. I really suck. I really dropped the ball on the whole video thing these past couple years. I have like a really short one in the works, which I want to get out within the next few months. I've just been like super flat out with school lately, so I haven't had a chance to really sit down with it in the past few weeks. But the Boggy Swamp video, like the video that I've had in the works on and off for the past 2 years, I'm having a lot of difficulty with it. So I really want to get it out like as soon as I fucking can, but it's a huge thing in my mind. And I'm struggling to find a direction with it again. It's like every time I come back to it, it's like, fuck, I'm not happy with it. So I'll have one out relatively soon. I do want to get one out this year. Even though it will be just a short one. And maybe I can think of some other short ideas that I can throw together while I'm working on these bigger ones, I hope. But yeah. I think this one I'm working on, this short one, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm really liking it. Give me my jet board. Give me my jet board. While I've got everyone here, I did want to kind of discuss some potential ideas for future streams. I am a little burnt out on Jack at the moment, so I wanted to discuss some ideas for streams in the future. I have a couple, but yeah. One of them is play Jack X on my feet. No. One of them was play Lost Frontier, because I still haven't done that. You know, it's Jack related, I guess, but I'm fine playing that because I haven't played it in years. That's not a game I'm burnt out on. I'd be happy to play Lost Frontier on stream. Dark Souls 1. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to play a game I haven't played before. I want to do a like some sort of replay for some purpose. So Lost Frontier is like, it's just a game I haven't played on stream. A lot of people, I know like some people in my audience haven't even played it themselves, so Fallout New Vegas, I haven't played that either, so. Another idea I had was, I want to replay the PS3 Ratchet games, because I have not played them since like high school. And I really want to replay them because it's been a long time. Same with the PS3 Infamous games. I haven't played those in a really long time either. I already skipped orbs. I'll get them on the way out. So the Ratchet games, that's something I do want to try on stream. I don't know about Infamous, but those are my ideas so far. Lost Frontier and Ratchet PS3. I don't really think I need to play the PS2 games, like, again, on stream. I played the first one on the stream a while ago. I know those games, like, in and out, so. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, there was another idea. I wanted to play some randomizer stuff. I was trying to install the Kingdom Hearts 1 randomizer. I feel that would be a lot of fun. I couldn't get it to work though. I want to buy a new PS3 so I can mod it, so I can play the Ratchet & Clank 1 randomizer. That sounds like a shitload of fun. I think that'd be really fun to stream, because randomizers are cool. And I've already been clipped. What do you say, TLF and what else? Lost Frontier and the PS3 Ratchet and Clank games. And I want to play some randomizer stuff if I can get it working. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 and Ratchet and Clank 1. Yeah. I've also been playing the shit out of a Kingdom Hearts 2 mod where it changes up the whole combat system and it plays more like Devil May Cry, and it's super fun. That'd be a fun stream. Is this deathless? No, I already died in the last part. I don't know if I've died today. I don't think I have. No, rip. Oh wait, this is the... I can do the thing. I can crash the game. I won't do it. It's fine. But if you turn on invincibility in hero mode, you can just like go past the boulder. Like if I did this now. Do. And you can go out to where Jack usually goes. But if you go too far, you'll crash the game. So that's not good. Bye. I can't get past this. I can't jump high enough. Dare you to watch the clip? I will. Maybe. Hey Riley. I think give me some milk. How's MJ's pie? I've missed your Raimi memes. How you doing? Favorite game of last year? Alan Wake 2. It's like the only one I played that came out last year. Excellent game, highly recommend. But play all of Remedy's games first. Start with Max Payne 1 and then play the rest. Alan Wake 2 was fucking phenomenal. I hear a spider. I don't see one. Hello? Favorite game of this year? Nothing's released this year, so... Anyway. I think the bottle will be back. Yeah. I know, that's a joke. Ha ha ha. Anyway. Oh, fucking... It's on my shoulder? What's on my shoulder? What? Oh, the spider. Right, I get you. I wanted... Favorite game of the year before last? What's it, 2022? Did I play anything that came out that year? I don't know, actually. Fuck, what came out 2022? I don't think I played anything that year. Okay, thank you. I'll turn invulnerability off. Wait, can I go on the Dark Eco? I can't remember. Sort of. Favorite game that released in 1984, May 26th at 9:01 p.m. Super Mario Bros. That was 84, right? No, that was 83. Fuck. I don't know. Dragon Quest. If it goes back into Dark Eco, become human again? Apparently not. I'm literally trying to think. What came out in 2022? Hold on, I'm gonna Google this. I'm sorry. One sec. Oh, I played Stray. I played that last year. That wasn't great. That might be the only one though. I guess I'll have to say Stray, because that's like the only game I played that came out that year. Wait, did what year was Kana? That was 2021. Never mind. That game wasn't great either. Anyway. Elden Ring? Yeah, I didn't play that though. Favorite game that came out in 1788? That game where you're like, you piss up in the air and the more that you catch with your mouth, you win. I don't know. Must have been really boring back then. They didn't have video games. Is that real? I don't fucking know. I just made it up. That was probably... I don't know. People are into some wacky shit. I suck. I don't suck. I suck. I don't. Woohoo. Favorite movie? Blade Runner. Man, we're just asking my favorite stuff. Followed closely by Spider-Man 2. It must have been boring because they didn't have video games. Guy who doesn't touch grass. I'm joking. I've been touching too much grass. You know how many days of the week I've been leaving the house these past few weeks? At least 3. And that's 3 more than I have been the past few years. I hate it. I hate it. My legs have been absolutely killing me. I knelt down on the ground earlier to plug in my PS2 to my CRT, and it was just like, oh no, my legs. They hurt. Did you hear about all 8 of the Spider-Man movies coming back to cinemas starting mid-April? In order, of course. I don't know if it's here in Australia though. I didn't, but that could be kind of cool actually. Favorite boss battle? Ooh, that's a good question. I might have to dwell on that a bit. Would I stream the Sly Cooper games? I streamed 1 and 2. Not last year, year before. I love 1. I spent most of my time playing 2, bitching about it. But I never got around to 3. And I guess 4 would be interesting in order to criticize it, but it's such a bad game that I don't really want to put myself through it. So, I don't know. Is that where we don't touch grass? Whatever you're referring to, yes. Hey, Martian. No, I suck. No! Went on a very steep bushwalk on the weekend and my legs hurt a bit even now. Yeah. I said that joke with zero context to the conversation. Yeah, exactly. But you're correct, yes. No. Get over there! Okay. Oh, I completely lost it. There we go. Had no idea Sly had so many disliked entries. Disliked from me. Sly 2 is the fan favorite, and I'm not very enthusiastic about it, we'll say that. I spent a whole hour and a half arguing with chat, mostly Deity, who I wasn't friends with at the time, which makes it even funnier, about a very specific level, a specific mission in conjunction with its mission design and how stupid it was. Whole, like, hour and a half discussing, like, authorial intent when it comes to level design in video games. Those are interesting streams. If anyone missed Zeke's plans for future streams, make sure to check out the clip I posted in Discord. Oh, is the fan at all clipping my mic? It shouldn't be now, I hope not. Oh, I didn't even look at the clip. Oh, hold on. What do you got me saying? Something about TLF, probably. Play what? Play. Oh, I see. Shut up. Okay. I'm not even paying attention. That one is over here. Cool. Cool. Stream dark mode, Death Lost Orbs max percent. No, thanks. I'd pay to see Martian's idea. Well, he's paying anyone who manages to beat it, so... If I ever played Medieval... I played a tiny bit of it on PS1 a long time ago. But I just got a PS1 with a SD card slot, so maybe I should play that. Do you think mint chocolate chip ice cream is good or bad? Depends. Is it plant-based? Absolutely. If not, no, it's bad. Oh wait, boss fight. What's my favorite boss fight? Not this. Oh, I went in with like 0 health anyway. Mint doesn't belong in ice cream? Hard disagree. Look, I hate mint leaves. I think they're gross. I won't have them in any context. But mint flavoring, you know, it tastes like toothpaste. Hell yeah. I don't even. It's not that I like eating toothpaste, but that's, you know. Man, what is my favorite boss fight? Oh, it's probably something from Kingdom Hearts. They have like the greatest boss fights. Ooh. Okay, story boss fight. Probably one of the end game fights in 2. I'm thinking the one that's in Final Mix exclusively, right as you enter the world that never was, or the whole final boss stretch of 2. Those are some of my absolute favorites, like in all of gaming. Not only for like the emotional weight because of the plot and how masterfully they integrate gameplay into the plot and make you feel emotions through the act of play. Oh, it's so incredible. That, but also because of how fucking hype the final boss is of that game. And then secret boss wise, the final secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 3 is probably the hardest boss fight I've ever fought, and I've only fought him on standard mode. I haven't beat him on critical. So that's a really excellent fight. Really difficult. Man, what about outside of Kingdom Hearts though? I can't really think of many stellar boss fights in anything but action games. Agni and Rudra from Devil May Cry 3 is a really fun fight. Really difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's super fun. I mean, I love Golan Maya and Jack 1. Just the spectacle alone is incredible. And it's a fun fight. Baron 1 in this game, super fun. Really good fight. I really like that one. There's a specific fight in Klonoa 1 where it has a really cool mechanic that isn't really seen anywhere else in the series. And it has one of like the greatest songs in that whole game soundtrack, which is really saying something because that's one of the greatest soundtracks ever. Takes place about halfway through the game. That's a really excellent fight. The only problem is that it's really short and easy if you know what you're doing. Like, not if you know like a specific trick or whatever. It's just if you know what the game is asking you to do, it's very simple. And I wish it was more difficult. Favorite album, guys. You just... Oh, that reminds me. I've got to show off my my new vinyl, because I've gotten heaps since last I showed my vinyl. Is that something we'd be interested in doing this stream? I don't know. Because I started editing together like a segment of the previous times I showed my collection. But I've gotten like heaps more since then, so... Stinky Tekken stream? Well, you should have come over. And we could have played Tekken. I agree, wouldn't eat the leaf, I don't think. I've had the leaf. It's bad. I even had it in a dessert context. It was bad. Kind of the inverse, mint flavor bad, mint leaf. I'm gonna stick the whole leaf in my... Oh, dude, no, that's so bad. No. Boss fights and platformers are interesting, especially when tied to movement. So yeah, boss fights and platformers seem to usually not be great. I'm gonna say that. Might be a hot take, but I haven't encountered many stellar boss fights in platformers, unfortunately. There's a few I can think of. But like in the gaming canon, platformers don't typically have my favorite boss fights. Like, I don't think of a single Spyro boss fight that is like, oh yeah, one of the greatest ever. Or even Crash. Like, maybe like the, how the hell did I do that? Maybe the engine fight in Crash 4, that's a really good one, but like, aside from that, like, I don't know, man. Fucking... Yes, show vinyl? Okay. I'm gonna have to... Okay. Wrath of Cortex, Rocco, whatever. That fight is weird. Jack 1 2 did platforming bosses really well. It did a couple, but like, on the whole... And the problem is like the Jack games just don't have many, you know. I think Klonoa's boss fights, at least in the first game, are pretty stellar. Like all of them in their own ways. 2, most of them feel pretty samey. But Klonoa's boss fights all utilize movement because Klonoa's entire gameplay is movement, which is great. So just wanted to say I've been binging your videos, really enjoying your rants on games. You seem among the most articulate I've heard on this platform. Hope for more videos like that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's something I've been wanting to get better at, is really trying to express the most articulate version of the thoughts I have on art and media. The problem is putting that into a script. I'm good at shooting the shit and trying my best on the fly, like on a stream like this, but I'm trying my best to do like a short 5-minute video at the moment. And I think that's probably going to be a really good video. I'm liking it a lot so far. Also, I'm a fellow vegan for soon 8 years. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome to hear. Only about 3.5 personally, but you know. But welcome, Music Junkie. Cool to have you. A game I'm doing this week is a platformer that tried to add bosses and oof. The game didn't do a good job. That's unfortunate. Oh, I gotta play Pseudo Regalia. I should play that soon. I have not been playing any video games lately. Like, I started Wolfenstein The New Order, like, just before starting school, and I just haven't touched it since. It's kind of bad. In fact, probably one of the weakest platforms I've played in a while. What game is it? Alex, how we doing? Oh, someone asked me what my favorite album is. I'll say one of my favorites that I've been listening to. Have I? I don't know. Look, I want to do a whole like stream talking about all of my albums and like ranking them and talking about them. I have a lot of music I want to talk about. Hey, Nostalgia Cape, how we doing? Good to see you. Rolly Boy boss fight though. Big vehicle, best for real. Look, I like Wrath of Cortex, but come on, man. Should I go in handicapped? No, I'm gonna fucking... No. This way. Oh, I also watched your essay on modern music. How do you feel about that? Oh, please. No, don't watch that. That video is awful. Well, you're gonna take the opinions of a 17-year-old doing a video for English seriously? Oh. Look, I think I most like there's two videos I posted that I did for year 12 English. I think I got A's on both of them. I think mostly for the fact that they were the most high quality videos anyone had ever done for her class. Like a lot of English assignments in my school were like, you know, you could do a video, blah blah blah, or you could, you know, do something creative. I'm like, I'll do this, and I was already good at making videos, so I just did that. I think that's where all of my marks came from, because damn, my arguments were not good. But also my English teacher was old and biased against new music as much as I was, being a contrarian 17-year-old. So leverage the medium, yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, that video is horrible. It just presents like am I about to do like a full analytical breakdown of why my arguments were not very coherent of like a 5-year-old video? I don't know how old it is. No. Look, my big objections in that video is that modern music is over reliant on auto tuning, and multiple writers writing. No, that wasn't even it. It was what was it? I think I was comparing a shit. What's his name? Is that Kendrick Lamar? I was comparing one of his songs to a Doors song. In that, his song was very simplistic because it repeated like lyrics a lot, whereas this one and it was written by like 7 people or whatever, and this one Doors song had a lot of like every verse was different and it was written by one person. And it's like, okay, you've presented like an argument. Well, like you presented like, you know, some pillars of an argument. Like, okay, you've presented the facts. Now explain to me why this is good or why this is bad. I didn't do that. I kind of just stated it as fact and said, and this is bad. I didn't give a reason as to why it's bad. Now, if I did that, it would have been a sound argument. It probably would have still been a ill-informed and edgy reactionary argument, but like it would have been an argument. As it is, it's just kind of just stating something and saying, and this is bad, without giving a reason why. Anyway, that's my big breakdown as to why a video I made when I was 17 is bad. Thank you all for watching. Oh, I thought you'd have similar opinions, but yeah, the argument seems a bit surface level. I had no idea you were 17 either. Look, I still am like, I don't like the kinds of music and the kinds of things I was criticizing in that video. Like, I still am not a big fan of autotune, but I don't, at least in like the context of music that I listen to and the examples I gave. I gave an example of a band doing a cover of a Silverchair song. Silverchair is like this post-grunge 90s band from Australia, who did like a lot of weird cool shit after their first few albums. They put out their first album when they were 15, right? But there was this cover album of some of their songs, and they were done by like metal bands or whatever. And they were just drenched in autotune, and it sounded fucking awful. And I stand by that. The problem with my video is I didn't say why it was bad. I just said like, and this is bad. But I stand by like overusing autotune, especially in like genres like rock, punk, or metal. I think it sounds awful. But autotune, like as a whole, is like a tool more than anything. Like it can be used to like create desired effects, right? But I think in genres like especially punk, I think it just, for different reasons, I think it doesn't belong, because punk is a very authentic genre. Authentic in the sense that like punk as a genre is built on like, you know, it doesn't matter how good you are or whatever, anyone can play, and if it sounds bad, well, that's just part of the aesthetic, right? It's just part of the sound. A lot of autotune is used to like mask like subpar performances, but so that's the reason I don't like it for punk music. But like just as a tool, if you want to like write a punk song that's like weird and experimental or whatever and use autotune to get the desired effect, cool, whatever. But like just like having it like turned up to 11 for the sake of it in a song sounds really bad. And I would encourage you to listen to that Amity Affliction cover of Tomorrow. I think it was Amity Affliction. It sounds fucking awful. Crazy comparing two completely different genres of music, Kendrick Lamar. Well, no, it's not the genres that were different. I was comparing the lyrics. So, and I guess genre does determine lyrical style. But I wasn't comparing like tempo or whatever those other poetry terms are that, you know, look, I'm still beginning my English course. I wasn't comparing anything like that. I was literally just comparing this one repeats a lot and the lyrics are dumb. That was like it. So yeah. But like it's really dumb because like the video is like modern music, you know, which like what's modern music? Well, modern music is anything made, any music that's put out today. And it's like I listen to a fuck ton of modern music. It's just underground, and it's not like, you know, top 40 radio hits, which I've never really listened to. But like saying that's like, oh yeah, it's new music. What am I doing? I'm stupid. You know, it's just dumb. Went straight past where I need to go. Anyway, I haven't been I think I might have unlisted that video actually. I've been slowly unlisting a bunch of videos I'm not happy with for the sake of the channel. I have some video evidence of me being 16, it's so cringe. I've had this channel since I was 13. So... Oh yeah, this year is 10 years since I've started this channel. Oh. Modern music is just loud. People who don't understand modern music compression. I mean, that is kind of a problem. Like, it was worse in the early 2000s, but still. I also hear the classic, this music has less key changes, so it's, oh, that's so dumb. Like, I respect Rick Beato for, like, his deep well of knowledge when it comes to music composition and theory and production, but, like, man, he's such a boomer in so many ways. And it's like, I don't even like the genres that, like, he kind of rails against or whatever. Like, they're not genres I listen to, but it's like, I'm not so full of myself to think that, like, the only good music is the music I personally listen to. Like, fuck me. Like, if it's not for me, it's not for me. Like, I don't think there's some broader, like, statement to be made of, like, oh, I don't like it because this reason that I've, like, post-talk justified, and that's why this whole genre is bad. You know, it's like, shit. Do you think there are ways of incorporating autotune that can enhance music in positive? I mean, yeah, I kind of already talked about that. Like, it's just it's a tool for creating a desired sound. My channel since I was like 9, but have you been making content since you were 9? I made this channel when I was 13, and I put out a video when I was 13, so woo. Of course, what is good to you matters when discussing art. Yeah, but like I'm not so full of myself to say that like what I consider good is like what is good, you know, broadly. Like, I'll make arguments for why I like the things I like, but I'm not going to say like someone is wrong for liking something that I criticize, you know. Like, you can't be wrong in liking something. It's taste. Like, it's literally like the most subjective thing, you know. But in what context? It's like, it's so bad it's good, which, yeah, sure, that can be fun, but it wasn't how I interpreted their statement at first. I mean, like, the so bad it's good thing, that's kind of different. Like, I don't think many artists go out with the intention of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make bad art. But like, I don't know. I don't really have much to say on that topic, if I'm being honest. I don't really engage with like so bad it's good stuff that much. I have things I enjoy despite issues I may have with it, or like when like analyzing it with a quote unquote objective analysis of critique, it doesn't hold up to scrutiny, but like sometimes it's just whatever, you know. You know what? There's a lot of anime I like that a lot of people would say this is objectively bad. Like as stupid and like problematic that term is, like it's bad in the context of like, you know, the long history of media critique, you know, and what constitutes quote unquote good art. It's bad in that aspect, but like it's enjoyable to me for stupid reasons or superficial reasons or whatever, and it's like, well, I like it, so. Lots of anime like that. DMC2 best game? Absolutely. I did say, I think earlier when I said, that's why I think it's bad and that I'm biased. Well, everyone is biased, right? Like, bias is just like prior experience shaping how you view a thing, right? That's like everything. What you'd want to do is like try as best you can to not let bias cloud your judgment positively or negatively. Like, I don't know. Like you know, it's kind of contentious, like the role of like a media like critiquer. Anyway, like, is the role of like someone who critiques media to look at a piece of media within a vacuum? How does it stand up to scrutiny? completely on its own terms in the context of nothing but itself, is that something someone can even do? I'd kind of argue that no, that's kind of impossible. Like, we are social creatures. We exist in culture. We have prior experience with art that shapes our tastes, how we engage with art, and what we deem as, you know, good. So you can't really ever, you know, 100% look at a piece of art in a vacuum with no bias. But I think, like, as a reviewer, if you want to, like, share your thoughts with an audience that doesn't share your exact worldview and tastes and stuff, because no one can, it's like literally impossible. I think it is good practice to try your best to look at it like in a vacuum as much as like you can, right? Like, I don't know. Do. Whoop. Boop. What? Wrath of Cortex's peak Sonoma. that's the wrong medium as a whole, but yeah, you know what? Sure, I agree. This camera feels really zoomed out. This camera feels really zoomed out. Hello? Am I just stupid? Has it always been this way, or is something Darkjack did that? I don't know. I feel like I had a point that I was going somewhere with, and I've lost it. I don't know. I'm sorry. Look, the philosophy of art critique is difficult and complicated, and I don't have all the answers. I just, I try to make my arguments for why I feel certain ways about things as best as I can, and that's really all you can, it's all you can really do. What the word best means there in that context is doing all the heavy lifting. That's where all the ambiguity comes up, I think, but, you know, I kind of just feel it out, I guess. No, this is definitely zoomed out. I don't know why it's like that. People hate me if I say Lucky Star was my first watched anime. What? Why? I still gotta watch that, but it looks really cool. Like, my first watched one was High School DxD, and it's still my favorite. But I don't think... What? But something being your favorite isn't even like a judgment statement. Like, what? How do people get mad at you for that? Like, oh, my first anime was... I don't know, fucking... Masao Gaku and HXH. That was my first one. Oh my god, you suck. It's like, what? I didn't even say if I liked it or not. I don't, by the way. It was really bad. And I'm very easy to please in that respect, but god, that was really boring. And it wasn't my favorite anime, it was just an example. No, I suck. Nostalgia is another reason where we can overlook flaws. I mean, like, I don't know if I want to go into nostalgia. Nostalgia is a weird thing, and I hate talking about it because, like, it seems to only really be brought up in the context of video games and video game critique, or just like pop culture critique in general, like movies. I hear it a lot when discussing like the Spider-Man films specifically. That is a cesspool of toxicity. Never engage in discussion on the Spider-Man films ever. Don't do it. Yeah. How do I stop being biased negatively towards modern rap? The biggest annoyance for me isn't the autotune ever. It's the overused trap beats. I mean, that depends. Like, do you want to get over this bias, quote unquote, because you want to enjoy the music? If so, I would explore the reasons why you're trying to get over that bias in the first place. I'd also explore like why you have that bias at all, because it seems a bit contradictory to me that like I have a negative bias towards this, but I want to get over this bias. I guess to what end, right? But also like if it's the rap you like, but it's a specific element that you don't like. I think it's a trap beats. There's plenty of rap that doesn't have that. A lot of classic hip hop doesn't have that. Like Wu-Tang Clan or Hilltop Hoods. I don't know. Music is an art form that I have a really complicated relationship with. I've been really open-minded when it comes to video games and literature and film, just trying as much as I can get my hands on, and trying to appreciate things on their own merit and understand why people really like them or the artistry behind them, sort of thing. But with music, I'm just fine being in my own little bubble when it comes to music. I listen to what I like, and I don't really stray too far from it. Like I explore like new bands and delve deep into discographies of bands I like, but the styles of music that I listen to, I don't know. I don't really make an effort to like go exploring with that, which is weird to me because like I've been very conscious in recent years of not like placing any one art form above the other as like inherently superior or whatever. Like I kind of view all art forms on relatively equal footing because they all have their own strengths and weaknesses. So it's weird to me that like I'm just okay with like being very insular when it comes to music specifically when I'm not with other mediums. I don't know. It's something I've kind of been thinking about lately. I wonder if music, maybe just for me, maybe broadly, is just like a more personal art form. It's something we largely do like it's a solitary sort of medium. Like I guess reading is as well. I don't know, because like you know, most people just listen with their headphones in. There isn't like people don't really communally listen to music like you would like sit down and watch a film or a show with others, or play a video game together, or have someone watch you play or something. I don't know. I wonder why music is a more personal experience for a lot of people, or maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe it is just me. Most people who listen to music do so very superficially. I find. Fuck. I don't know. Art's cool and weird, and I like thinking about it. And I keep not looking at chat. I'm sorry. I would never stop loving the Sam Raimi films, even if it was due to nostalgia. I don't even know if I want to get into this. Like, nostalgia isn't a bad thing. I think it's overly weaponized online to like dismiss opinions, because every opinion is a competition these days, I guess. But also like I feel like people are so enraptured in like capturing their nostalgia and reliving the past all the time when it comes to pop culture specifically. And I think it's really gross, and has led to a lot of gross things like like, say it with me, folks, the overabundance of video game remakes. Oh, how did we know that Zeke was going to say that? Oh my god. Like, it's just all nostalgia pandering. It's all tapping into an already existing audience for easy returns. I wish artists were allowed to just make what they wanted, take risks, and gamers were like more open to cool, stupid shit in their video games, specifically. I don't know. I wish pop culture wasn't so vapid. Like, at the moment, you know, I don't know. What even is pop culture in the year 2024? We got a lot of Spider-Man video games, I guess, and those are just like fine. We've got like a million releases of The Last of Us. Is Marvel even a thing anymore? Like, when was the last time they put out a movie people liked? The most recent Spider-Man, that was like, what, 2 years ago? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm kind of just rambling at this point. Also, satire is dead. Thank you very much. Play Dragon Quest. Oh yeah, I wanna bring Dragon Quest Builders 2 back to the streams. Those are so much fun. We gotta do that sometime. I gotta get my PS4 back in here. And I destroyed his ass. Oh my god. 82. What do we got? Come on, 91. I think I did. Hell yeah. Okay. Some Christian political party here was mad that the news talked about the death of Akira Toriyama instead of their political issues, saying no one knows who Akira Toriyama is. Jesus Christ, whatever. Good response. My question, how to get over my bias, was more hypothetical. Oh, I see. That's fair. I feel that too. I know more about local little punk bands than I know about music more broadly. Yeah, and it's weird to me. I like having very broad, expanded tastes with all other art forms to get like a more holistic, educated outlook on those art forms. I don't do that with music though. I'm very okay being insular and local. And I don't know. I think with music specifically, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know. I did what to his ass? I don't know what I said. I'm sorry. Probably something gay. I don't know. Music has a major effect on someone's emotions. One reason to why it's an integral part of video games, that could have an effect when it comes to it more personal. I find our approach is similar, though my taste in music is quite different from everyone else I know. Yeah, but I just wonder why music has a major effect on someone's emotions, but like narrative also has a major effect on people's emotions. You know, like fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just a lot more profound when a bunch of bleeps and bloops and vague thrown together words can make you feel emotion, rather than like a full script or book full of like intricate prose. It makes you feel emotion. Maybe when those things make you feel emotion, it's kind of a given. Like, oh yeah, it's a film or a book. I'm kind of, narrative is like always gonna make me feel emotion. Maybe with music, it feels more personal because it's like it's harder to do that. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like I found, especially when I was a lot younger, and I find a lot of young people, when music speaks to them, it really speaks to them, like even just lyrically, even if the lyrics are like, cause oh man, it's weird with music I'm sorry, I'm going off such a tangent with music. I haven't been reading much of chat, but like with music specifically, I find people are a lot quicker to in the lyrics like take it like a lot more personally, and like and have it like and read into it similar experiences you have in your personal life, right? So like if it's for example like a breakup song, it's like, oh my god, it's just like me for real, like memes aside. And then that song kind of like sticks with them, and like it means a lot to them because like it felt like it was speaking to them directly, or like it was reflecting a struggle they had specifically. And I feel like all art does and can do this. I wonder why it's just music specifically that people really latch onto with this sort of stuff. Yeah. I think the same with video games. I develop games, but I've not played most AAA games, but tons of small itch games. Yeah, that's fair. I try and do that as well. Like I keep up on the conversation of like AAA games, I guess. I've been trying to do it less because I don't care enough. Like I don't play these games, so I don't know. Hot Topic seems to be capitalizing towards nostalgia. They seem to be jingling keys towards millennials. Their graphic shirts reek of Remember the 90s. Yeah, but it's kind of been like that for a while. Like, even to like Gen Z, who like weren't around in the 90s, like, I don't know. Like, you'd think at the moment we'd be experiencing like the 2000s revival, but like we have in like some respects, like a little bit. Like, I don't know, Deftones was popular again for a few months, but aside from that, like, we haven't had games like Jak 2 again. Like, come on. Bring me my 2000s revival. Zeke 1 minute, nostalgia is stupid, and blah blah blah. Zeke the next. Oh, it's like the picture of Squidward. It was like Squidward 1 minute, and then me with the besties, and it's him with SpongeBob and Patrick. I don't, you know the meme. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm the only one who's chronically online here. I don't know. Jen's. You know what? Fuck you, Martian. I say maths. No, wait, no. I say math. Shut up. I don't care about this stupid, fucking patriotic bullshit where it's like Z. What are you, an American? Whatever. I'm just taking the piss. I don't actually care. I should make a Sokoban. There's a game that I want to play that I think is that, and I don't actually know what that genre is. Something to do with squares. I keep not Am I into philosophy? I am in the sense that I find it interesting and I want to read more about it. I'm not in the sense that I haven't actually read much. I watch people on YouTube who have, though. Mostly just to confirm to myself how little I actually know. I don't take their word as gospel or anything, because there's a lot of philosophy channels out there that do it badly. Hey there, Boxel. I think music has that resonance with people because a lot of people's taste is created in their formative years. One can just pop in earbuds and listen to some tunes while experiencing what to them is the most important and impactful time in their lives. True, but that's not exclusive to music, and that's what I'm trying to like work out here. Like, it's similar with like video games. Like, people are nostalgic for the things that, like, you know, they grew up playing, whether that was like, you know, their very childhood or in their teenage years. I know there was a study done where, like, it's kind of proven, like, you know, the music that you listen to in your teen years is a music that you will be into for the rest of your life. Like, there was a study on that, and I would really be curious if that is the same with video games and other art forms. Yeah, I don't know. But I have also noticed that, like, since becoming not a teenager, I haven't really connected with music on an emotional level in the same way. I listen to music and connect with it emotionally less because I directly relate to the lyrical content or whatever, and more because like narrative, like, you know, something has like beckoned an emotional response from me, by way of I guess sympathy or empathy, rather than like, oh my god, it's me for real, you know? I don't know. I am working on a sequel to my first game and writing lore, and god, why is writing so hard? True. Man, I've been talking a lot more than I thought I would have been. Like to stream, please. My throat is dry. Don't quote me on this. It's been a while since I've seen this, but I think people can process audio at a faster rate than any other sense. I mean, maybe. I don't see the relevance of that, though. Someone, I think it was, When your Pokemon uses strength to move boulders. That is Pokemon, I mean. Yeah, something to do with squares. Like I said. Grid based puzzle game about pushing... Yeah, that's kind of what I... Yeah. I don't know, man. I've only been getting more and more interests. Yeah, me too. It's really bad, actually, because I can't, like, dedicate time to any of them as much as I'd want to, you know? Ugh. Can't believe I'm trying to learn Japanese. Oh, I gotta do that. Should we do that on stream? We'll do that on stream. How many words have I got tonight? I have 24. Not too bad. Okay. Asoko is that way over there. I'm a fucking idiot. No, it's that place over there. Oh, I'm so bad. Sorry, a lot of these are new words. Ano is that noun over there. Domo arigatou gozaimasu is thank you very much. Kado is credit card. Achira. Achira is that way. That place over there. Yep. I gotcha. Kore kara osewa ni narimasu is thank you in advance for your kindness. Computer is computer. Kochira koso dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu is pleased to meet you too. Toke is watch, clock. Meishi is business card. Jimusho is office. And Osoko is that place over there. Cool. And then... May I have your name is Onemaewa. Which way, where is Doko? No, it's Dochira. Dochira, yep. Dictionary is oh shit, it's Jisho. Yeah. Pencil is Enpitsu. That way, that place near listener is Sochira. Yeah. I see is so desu ka. Pleased to meet you too is Kochira koso dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Yes. That place over there is Asoko. Yeah. That thing over there is Are. Yes. Personal organizer is Techo. Office is Jimusho. Dining hall canteen is Shukudo. Shukudo. Shokudo. Close. Thank you very much. Is Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Cool. Hold on. Pog. I'm 26. I connect to music now more emotionally than ever. I've discovered so much new music the past few years. I also don't care nearly enough about lyrics. Most people I've talked with. I mean, that's interesting because like when I was younger, like oh, you got 100% too, Kane? Hell yeah. Because when I was younger, I connected to music mostly through the lyrics. But now I'm kind of similar. Like the emotional responses I have with music, if it is lyrically, it's different to how when I was younger. It's not that like, oh, I relate to this so hard. It's more like I'm empathizing or sympathizing with the lyrics, with the singer, whatever. But outside of lyrics, I have grown a much greater appreciation for how music itself can like convey emotion, I think. And one of my favorite examples, I think, is a song off the Heartache's most recent album. It just the riff, man. It's like fuck. It's just like it's just such a simple riff, but everything about it is just so fucking beautiful. Where'd you go? Where's that flying guy? Did I not get him or not? No, he's still there. Fucking asshole. I'm a lyrical, spiritual individual, lyrical individual. Is that it? Nope. Cool. That said, I have my favorites from my teenage years still in rotation. I mean, yeah, me too. But I have been making an effort in recent years to really start listening to new stuff, even if that new stuff is just expanding, like listening to a lot more stuff from bands that I already like. Like I've been slowly getting through Propaganda's discography for the past like 4 years, and I've finally gotten to their 5th album. I still got 2 more to listen to after that, but I've just been absolutely in love with it lately. Just so good. I just love falling in love with new stuff, you know? And it doesn't happen super often, I don't think. My movie interests have been a bit stagnant, to be honest. I'm doing a film studies class, so my watching has been a lot more varied than it usually has by necessity. But man, I still feel like, for me personally, like nothing against the medium or whatever, I think it's excellent and really cool and blah 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 blah. I just have such struggle sitting through a whole movie, man. And like I've been reading way more like literature lately. That shit takes way more concentration. But I can do that in my bed. Like I can just lay down and read a book. I can't lay down and watch a movie because I don't have a laptop or whatever. I have to sit here at my fucking desk and it's uncomfortable as shit. And it's hard to stay enthralled or be in a good mood watching or keep focused. I don't know, man. It's just ugh. But that's completely on me. The Third Man is really good though. I really enjoyed it. Painting, bass, C++ development, games, production. Yeah, well, what I got? Guitar, drums, writing, just broadly, fucking skateboarding, Japanese, and now I'm doing 3D imaging. Fuck, dude. Also learning more chess, playing synths. Yeah. I drum, but I can't fit my drum set in my apartment at the moment. But yeah, no, that sucks. I bought an electric drum kit because like I hate bothering people with how loud I drum, so there's that. But that thing's still loud, so. But nowhere near as loud. Ugh. And it's small too. I can just fold it up and chuck it in the corner, so that's nice. Found the source code of your old game? Hell yeah. My favorite sounds in music are very upbeat, lively synths and distorted guitars. That's a nice combo. I'm not like, you know, a big synth person, but synths and distorted guitars, hell yeah. I can relate with what Music Junkie said. In the last few years, I've had a kind of musical appreciation renaissance that led me into loving shoegaze and admiring the sounds and techniques used. Like sometimes I feel like a kid again, hearing a new song, going, "Holy shit, I'm gonna hyperfix on this song for a week." Yeah, I don't know. I've been listening to like a lot of new stuff, but it's mostly like the same sort of styles of music. I've gotten into music again, but I haven't really like gotten into a new genre or whatever. I have like, I guess, a refined palette for what I know I like, sort of thing. And when something comes along, like when I listen to something new, I can kind of immediately tell if I'm gonna like this or not. And I'll give it like you know, a few listens, a few goes, but I kind of stick with that. I don't try and get into something because like it's popular or social pressure or anything, like I often do with like other forms of art. Like, oh, if this one video game is like super popular, I should see what all the buzz is about. I'm not like that with music. I just kind of don't care. I don't know. Ugh. In the Netherlands, it's common to think of Dutch music as cringe, but I really enjoy Dutch music. It's a shame that most people hear such an aversion to their own language. That's kind of a shame, yeah. Also, I'm I guess abnormal in this current day and age. I don't listen to songs. I never listen to songs ever. I listen to albums 100% of the time. I don't even like listen to like one song to like see if I'll listen to an artist's album. I'll just like, oh, I've heard this artist is good, or whatever. I'll put on this whole album and give it a listen. Yeah, I'm very much married to the album format. And honestly, I think listening to a singular song, you know, out of the context of the album is kind of like not listening to it the way the artist intended. It's like playing a singular level of a video game and not the rest of it, you know, like I don't know. Yeah. Which kind of sucks that like, well, I don't know if it sucks, but like my way of listening to music isn't the popular or dominant way that music is listened to nowadays, which like, you know, people's behaviors change with the times, whatever. But like that's also reflected in how artists have been releasing music as well. And that's kind of like, well, if I wanted to like get into like an artist, but like they don't release music like, you know, the classical way, I guess, of putting out an album, it's just all singles or EPs or whatever. Well, it's like, man, I'm gonna have a hard time getting into this artist because I just don't listen to singles. I don't know. Most punk bands I listen to don't do that shit. They just put out an album, which I appreciate. I was watching I think a Mike the Snare video. I really like his stuff. I don't like watch like regularly, but like the few times I have liked it, I've liked him. He was doing a video where I think it was the one where he listened to nothing but CDs for a month. And he was talking about how when using like a portable CD player, if he's like, oh, if I wanted to like rewind a song to listen to a specific point of a song again, I'd have to do this clumsy thing of pressing these buttons to rewind. And I'm just sitting there like, why not just like listen to the song again, like after you finish listening to it? Like, who like listens to a song, gets to a cool bit, and is like, oh, let me hear that again, rewinds 10 seconds, listens to it again? Like, who does that? Like, why would you do that? Just listen to the song. I don't know. I don't understand like contemporary music culture or being like a contemporary music listener. I'm just very much stuck in my niche. I don't have a problem with that, if I'm being honest. I just been kind of trying to examine why that is, because I'm not like that with any other art form. I don't know. I'm running out of game. If I was going to show my vinyls, I should probably start doing it now. People raise your hand if you want to see my new vinyls. I gotta catch up on chat anyway. Oh, good night, Kane. Sorry I didn't see you, dude. Movie's too hard, too busy bringing more YouTube than what's probably... Oh, binging more YouTube than what's probably... Yeah, I've been trying to heavily cut back on YouTube as well. But like... Let's be real, you and I have time to watch movies. We just spend it playing video games or doing something else frivolous, you know? Like, I keep saying, oh, I don't have time, but I really do. I just don't have the emotional or focus energy to, like, watch a film, you know? Oh, you meant your electric kit? Yeah, that sucks. I do both. I have a lot of albums I listen to, but also songs scattered through playlist. Because there's artists I like that don't even make any projects apart from releasing singles. Yeah, and that sucks for me personally. Because I don't really make playlists. I don't care for that. I just want like a solid, like, I don't know, 30, 40-minute thing that I can just listen to as an art piece, you know? And yeah, I never just listen to like singular songs. Unless, like, you know, it's an artist that has only put out singular songs, or that specific song is only a single, like, I'll try and, like, listen to it, you know, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm much less concerned with, like, the quality of individual songs in an album than I am with the cohesiveness of the album itself. I might have, like, songs I prefer in that album to each other, but it's, like, it's the album experience that I really value more than anything. So... yeah, I feel that big. I had a time where I would walk in a nearby forest a ton. I would copy a new album on tape and listen to it when walking. On the first time on tape. That's why I really love tape. You have to listen. The whole album is one line of tape. That's pretty cool. I've never really had much experience with tape. That's so based though. But it's like I listen to my music primarily like digitally. I have Spotify, which like I use like limited quantities, but I also just have like a fuck ton of music downloaded to my phone. But I still just like, I'll put an album on and listen to the whole thing start to finish before I put something else on, you know? I don't skip around. I just hate how like people are just like, they just skip songs when listening to an album. It's like, just listen to the fucking album, you know? Like, I don't know, man. It's like watching a movie and it's like, oh, I don't like this scene very much. I'm just gonna skip it. It's like, come on. What are you doing? I gotta do the orbs in this level, don't I? Nope. I just wasted my time. I grew up using Spotify for most of my music, so I think it's just become a habit to use playlists rather than solely listening to full albums. Yeah, and I get it. I just like, and I think that's something that's very much been pushed by Spotify and these big platforms, and I think that sucks. I hate how companies can just dictate how people consume media and change culture like that. Like, let it change organically. Like, fuck me. Like, mixtapes were a thing because people liked doing that anyway, but it's like, then like, you know, the financial incentive came for Spotify to do that sort of thing. And then that changed the financial incentive for artists to like the format and method of releasing their music. So now it's all different and changed because it's fucking horseshit. I hate it. Do I collect CDs too? I own a few vinyl, in fact, a few video game themed ones, but my record player isn't great. I have a whole tub full of CDs, yes. And I have a bunch of vinyl, and my vinyl player is very good because I kind of splurged on it for my birthday last year. Love the punkness of tape? Absolutely, yeah. Don't care if it's distorted, it's the personality of the tape, personality of the drive? Absolutely, yeah. I think I really like music that has soft transitions between different states. Like, there's some music that go from one state to another in a way that feel like a wave, and something about that is relaxing. Kind of like being able to track the song as it changes, and as different elements of the song weaves in with each other. God, I sound pretentious. No, that's not pretentious. Trying to explain why you like something, that's like, look, you're leagues above most people. Most people don't think critically about the media they can like consume at all, and it's kind of disheartening to me, because people just become okay with slop and they just never ask for better. Anyway, I should probably start showing some vinyl. I gotta work out how I'm gonna do this though. Give me one moment. Okay, I guess I'll start with my 7 inches because I've got a few. Be right back later. Okay, bye, Alex. Well, I just got my records. I ignore Spotify pushing algorithms on me for the most part. I don't mind using playlists. I think they can be very useful when recommending music to others. Mine are also labeled for different vibes. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've made like one playlist. Australian punk music. I don't know. Imagine having to work. Imagine. Some would call this work. I wouldn't, because I don't get paid enough. Anyway, okay. I'll go through all of these right now, and then I'll start going through my full albums. Like, one by one, I guess. Like, I'll spread it out. Man, I don't know, maybe tonight's not a good night, because I gotta fucking... I gotta do my schoolwork still tonight. Okay, I won't... Okay, next stream, we'll do my records. I've only got 4 7-inches here. Hey, that's my name. I'll do my records next stream. I'm sorry. I just realized what the time is, so we'll just like keep playing Woo until I tire and need to do my schoolwork, because I still have an hour lecture I gotta get through tonight, and it's 10 to 10. I have class at 11 in the morning, so. Damn it, I wanted to keep the flow going, but there's orbs. I didn't miss any, did I? Oh, I did. I can come back for them. Yeah, we definitely differ on that topic, but I love listening to full albums too, and agree with what you said. Most albums I listen to, I don't feel I typically love every single song. For the albums that I do feel that way, they're going into the collection. Yeah, I don't know. Like personally, I don't like using playlists. Like, that's not like a thing against playlists inherently. I do think there is a problem with how playlists have become the dominant way of listening to music. I think that sucks. But like, just like making a playlist for like the sake of it, like, I don't have a problem with that. I just don't do it because that's not my vibe. But I don't know. Like, I don't think you have to like love every single song on an album like equally for it to be a good album either. For me, what makes a good album is if it feels cohesive, and is engaging, you know? I'm very picky. I never have an OST I 100% love all the music to. I mean, like, I don't judge OSTs on the same... I think it's dumb to even try and judge OSTs on the same sort of... in the same sort of way as regular music albums, because OSTs aren't made to like exist on its own. Like, it can, but like they are made to be in conjunction with something else, whether it be a film, a show, or a video game. Also, you're wrong. The Blob, like, come on. Literally perfect. Right, I mean, there is a threshold. It can be a bit arbitrary, but maybe I really need to like 60 to 70% of it. It also depends on the album. Like, an OST is different than a 10-track album by an artist. I don't even think there's... For me, it's like... It's not even like a percentage thing. Like, oh, I need to like this album, like this much of this album for it to be like considered a good album in my eyes or worth picking up physically or whatever. Like, if an album speaks to me in some way that other albums don't or can't, then I think the album has done its job. And I think it's kind of like how I view all art. Like, Jack 2, I think, has a lot of issues. But it does something so unique and speaks to me in such a specific way that I appreciate it a lot. I mean, like, obviously, if I don't like the songs on an album, I'm probably not going to like it or want to own it. But I think I think that, like, whether it speaks to me in a specific way or does something unique or whatever, kind of goes hand in hand with whether or not the songs are good. I don't know. But there are also, like, you know, there are releases that are, like, very have very little content to them. Like, they're very short. But the impact they've had on me is, like, so immense that it's like I love them more than, you know, some full albums, you know. I think it depends on how much worse the other tracks are. If the other tracks are at least redeemable. Have you ever heard an album where a few songs are much worse and it affects your overall opinion, or the other tracks feel disconnected from the rest of the album? Let me look through my... See, I've got such good taste, I don't think I have any bad music on my phone. No, I'm going to try and think of an album that I think has bad songs on it, even though I like it. Grinspoon's Alibis and Other Lies, it doesn't have... It has some songs that aren't great. None of them are, like, bad. But, like, the album as a whole, I feel, isn't the best anyway. I don't know, man. All the artists that I listen to are all great musicians, so they don't make bad songs. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like if you've put out a release that, like, you know, if, like, 80% of the songs are, like, top tier songs, I don't think it's really possible for the other 20% of the songs to be, like, the worst things imaginable. Or, like, the worst that artist has written. I don't think that's possible. If you're writing an album, and, like, you know, the music coming out of it is of that much quality, I don't think it's possible for, like, you know, just have bad songs on it with the good stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever listened to an album that I thoroughly enjoy, but there's, like, 3 songs on it that are like, these are absolutely horrendous and completely affect my outlook on the rest of the album. Oftentimes it's just like, I guess these songs just aren't as good. They're not bad. I don't know. I personally like OSTs more than albums. Something about how they're designed to be paired with something kind of makes me like them more. Or maybe it's because they're supposed to evoke a feeling of the location they're based on. I find that to be really cool. Like, it's also great when you think back to, like... Well, yeah, OSTs aren't albums. Like I ask, would you listen to some of the OSTs that you listen to if you listen to them without any knowledge of the things they're attached to? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, and you don't know, you might like them. But, like, OSTs are just like, oh, it reminds me of a thing I already like. So, like, it's an inherently different experience to listening to, like, an album of original music composed for its own sake. And again, this is the thing I've been trying to do. I don't view, like, one medium or method of blah 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 or whatever as inherently better. Like, I would never say I think OSTs are better than albums because they're two completely different things. But I wouldn't say skipping those 20% really bad ones would be something you shouldn't do. So you're saying, like, it's okay to skip those. And I don't know. I think... I don't know. if that 20% of the music really is that bad, like, I don't know, you should just take it on board. It's like, well, this is what the artist released. This is what they intended to me to listen to. It just reflects on that artist, you know? Reflects on the quality of the album, I guess. It reflects my outlook. And I think that's fine. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I guess there's a music critic in me talking. If you're going to review it, don't skip those albums, I guess. But, like, if you've listened to the album a million times and you just really can't stand those 2 songs or whatever, I guess there's no harm in skipping them, but I don't know. Fuck. Nope, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Oh, I'm talking about preference, not saying it's better. Yeah, I know you are. But this is, I don't know, this is just a me thing. I, like... Well, I don't know if it's even a me thing. I just, like, I can't understand, like... Oh, I prefer this art form. Like... I don't know. All art forms have their own, like, strengths and weaknesses. They all strive to do different things. I don't know. Like, I guess I only prefer video games to film because, like, I've spent more time with them, but I don't know. I still appreciate film a lot. I don't even know if I prefer video games to film. I don't know. If I had spent as much time engaging with film as I had with video games, I think I could pretty confidently say that I would not have a preference because they're both just art forms. I don't know. Fucking... Hey, the thing's gone. Weird. Oh, I'm so gonna die when I get out of this. If those 20% of really bad songs are part of a concept album, then I would feel it was wrong to skip them. I think you also have to keep in mind not every album is equal in trying to be something profound. Well, no, I don't care if it's being profound. The fact of the matter is, like, an album is like a... I didn't know they could follow me. An album is like a singular, like, artistic piece. It's like a one whole piece of art. And to skip around or rearrange or skip through it is doing it a disservice. You're not engaging with it on its own terms. You're not engaging with it on the terms that the artist laid out for you, the way they intended it to be experienced. Regardless of, like, what kind of album it is, concept album or not. Like, that's the same for all albums. Like, that's just inherent to the format. Not every artist shares that philosophy. There's plenty of artists that don't care about the cohesiveness. They just throw a bunch of songs together. Yeah, no. That doesn't change anything with what I just said. An artist not caring about the quality or cohesiveness of an album just speaks to them, and it just means they've put together a bad album. You know, like, that doesn't change the fact that what I just said, like, about an album is what an album is, and like, them not caring is their intent. That, like, them caring and just throwing it together, well, that is, and that's still how the artist intended for you to listen to it. To listen to it in a way that was slapdash and thrown together or whatever. That'd be like saying, like again, I'm trying to analogize this to, like, other art forms. Imagine, like, we took a book. It has 12 chapters, similar to, like, an album has typically, like, 12 songs. And And imagine like, oh, I don't like this chapter, I'm just going to skip to the next one. Or, oh, I'm just going to rearrange these chapters. You know, an argument could be made that books are more inherently a narrative experience, like a cohesive narrative experience than an album is. You could make that argument. I'm just trying to draw an analogy here that like either way, like the way that the content, whoops, I didn't realize that was it. The way the content is presented is inherent to like the viewing experience. And I think that should be like respected and engaged with on those terms, you know? Huh, didn't die. I feel a collection of short stories will be more fitting a parallel. I mean, maybe, yeah. But like a collection of short stories rarely... Well, I don't know, I've never put together a compilation of short stories, but I would imagine that a collection of short stories rarely has a deeper meaning of the order, unless it's like a compilation in order of like an author's release or something, or alphabetical order. But either way, like a decision was made, and that's how it was intended to be viewed. So, yeah, I don't know. Back, man, capitalism, am I right? Yeah. I don't know if you were here when I said it. I decided I'm not going to show the album, my vinyl this stream, because I still have my English stuff I got to go through tonight before bed. And it's getting late, so I'll do it hopefully next time. I constantly have like 2 to 3 favorite songs of an album of like 12 songs, basically never listen to the other tracks. Everyone is different with how they do it, just music. Yeah, and I think that kind of sucks because of the reasons I've been saying. Like you're listening, you're not listening to like the you're listening to like those songs outside of the context that they were like their purpose to be listened to, like thing, you know, like ugh. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. I also feel like if you're someone who like only listens to singular songs and judges music based on the quality of singular songs alone, like that would put you off like a lot of music. Because for me, a lot of my favorite albums don't have like standout tracks, you know? Like the album as a whole is what I'm drawn to. The vibe, the cohesiveness, like whatever that album achieves is what I'm drawn to. Not like, oh, because like it has this one song that's like super excellent, or like you know, like I don't know. I feel like I could be wrong, I don't know, but I just get the impression that being a listener that only listens to singular songs and judges them, judges their quality in that context alone, would put you off for like a lot of music where that isn't the purpose. Like, because like so many like singles and songs are written around being like having a really distinct hook or drop, where it's like the experience of listening to that one song is like there's so much like content there, you know, in that one song that it leaves like a lot of other kinds of music as like worse in the eyes of that person, you know, like a slow song that like plays around with different musical concepts or lyrical concepts, or like builds up, or like experiments, like, well, that's not going to be as engaging as this one song that has this awesome fucking drop like at the 2:30 mark, you know, like I don't know. Not calling out anyone specific in chat, I'm just voicing my feelings as to what I'm trying to reckon with. I also think music can just be fun and not trying to be anything more than that. I hate this boiling down of art is just, oh, it's just entertainment. No, like yeah, you can, like it can just be entertainment, that's fine, but like it should never be looked at as solely that, you know, like even if we are just like engaging with art purely for entertainment's sake, it should never be like, you should never dismiss critique or engagement or discourse on said art because, like, well, it's just made for entertainment. I think that's very reductive in all contexts. How the what? Hello? Where are you? What? What are you doing? That's so cool. Dude. Ah, Gem's not even here anymore. Not getting a clip. Dude, that's so funny. Wait, is that oh no, it's just him still. I thought the bullet was coming from somewhere else. That's so fucking funny. I better not die. Okay, I'm fine. Is he still down there? Is he following me? I can't see him. Never mind. Whatever. My English skills left me again. Nice. Not that I mention that a video version of that would be an anthology. That's what it's called, right? A bunch of short films strung together with a theme or setting. Compilation, anthology. Yeah. But what if you do both and recognize the arguments for both? You're gonna have to refresh me on what that is. I'm sorry. Are you talking listening to whole albums or and against like listening to one or two songs or? Yes. Okay, look. How do I want to start this? How I've been talking about this stuff thus far has been mostly in the context of like, you know, being a fan of music and wanting to like listen to music, like dedicate time to listening to music or like giving music not necessarily like your full attention, but like more than just like having it on in like the store radio background sort of attention, you know, like more than that. That's how I've been talking about it thus far. I will say, when I'm trying to go to sleep, I will just like choose an album that I feel like has a good vibe or what I'm in the mood for or whatever, and I'll just hit like shuffle, and then I'll just have it in the background as like white noise for me to go to sleep. And I feel like, you know, I'm not engaging with it on the artist's own terms or whatever, but the context of which I'm doing it is like, it's purely for background noise. I'm not doing it for the sake of listening to the song or the music, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But like when people say, oh, I only listen to one or two songs on repeat or like blah blah blah, I don't listen to the rest of the album, those people are still like listening to those songs with their full attention as if I would when listening to a full album. So I feel like that's a bit disanalogous, you know? I only watch the sex scenes in Game of Thrones. That's how it sounds if you only listen to one song to me off an album. Yeah, sort of, yeah. Like or scenes in a film, right? Like I only watch like this one scene in a film. Like people sometimes do this as well. Like oh, I really just want to watch this one part of this film, like this one action scene or something, and then I just watch it and be like, okay, that's my fix, and now I'm gonna go do something else. It's like, just watch the movie. I don't know. It also, for me, it's like if I overindulge in one specific aspect of a work, in this case an album, I guess, if I over listen to one specific song, that song is going to stick out to me way more when I'm listening to the full album, you know? And it gets kind of exhausting if I'm like addicted to one song, but I want to listen to the full album. Like I want to like get to know every song. It's like once I get up to that one song that I've been addicted to, it's like, oh yeah, I already know all the words to this. I know how this goes. Just get a move. I want to listen to the stuff I'm trying to like get acquainted with. And I don't know, that kind of ruins the album experience for me because I'd want to like get to know every song like equally, like spend an equal amount of time with each song so I know them all about the same amount. You know what I mean? Like I hope what I'm trying to say is getting across. If someone really tried to like the rest of the album, they tried repeatedly, but they only like a few songs, should they not still listen to those songs? Should they ignore them altogether? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think, I'm not trying to dictate what people like do or whatever, but it's like, I think at that point, like you'd recognize, you would have to, I think you would have to like recognize within yourself, or when talking about this album or whatever, or this artist rather, this album sucks. This artist can't do a good album, but they have a handful of good songs. Isn't that what most one-hit wonders are, you know? I don't know. Like if Taylor Swift is released like, 70 million albums or whatever, but only like 2 or 3 songs on each album are good, it's like, well, is Taylor Swift even a good artist then? Because she can only put out 2 to 3 good songs out of a pack of 15? I don't know. I think people would have to be a lot more honest about discourse about the artist and their abilities to put out good art. I don't know. Do any of you follow Drag Race? I don't. Even if I just save a few songs from an album on a playlist, I can guarantee you I still give it my full attention when I listen to. Maybe I'm different from most people that listen to music that way though. Also, I gotta re-emphasize, I still listen to full albums probably more than listen to my playlist, but I'm not an anti-playlist for... yeah, but... Okay, I'm gonna go back. Even if I just save a few songs from an album to a playlist, I can guarantee you I still give it my full attention, whatever. Okay, my problem isn't that listening to playlists means you're not giving it your full attention. My problem is you're giving your full attention to songs divorced from the context they were released in and were meant to be experienced in. That's my issue. I don't know. And again, like I'm not inherently anti-playlist. I just think like, I don't know, man. I just hate how like most people like don't like the album as a format is dead. We need to like come to terms with that. I'm not saying like I'm saying broadly, culturally, no one listens to albums anymore. It's all playlists. And Spotify has gotten so fucking bad with this, dude. Like this is a recent thing. I was fucking floored when I saw this. Okay, here is. Okay, hold on. We're going big mode. We're going big. Here is an album I've been listening to a lot. This can you focus? I don't think you can. Okay, well this is Propaganda's supporting cast. It is 52 minutes long with 12 songs, but that last song has like a 10 minutes of silence for a hidden track. So let's say 42 minutes, right? Spotify has this thing where you can just, I'm going to turn the music off so there's no copyright, but this thing where you press it and it's just TikTok Spotify. It plays like a snippet of a song, usually the chorus, and it's like, oh, I'm done with that song, bloop. Oh, I can listen to the next song, chorus, bloop. Oh, just the chorus, bloop. It's like, we're literally, like, really? Like... It's fucked. It's like, yeah, like not only is the album as a format completely dead because playlists are the only way that people in the modern times listen to new music and find new music and new artists. They just listen to playlists. Albums are not a thing anymore. Like they're more of a formality at this point. Not only that, we've also like just turned music into TikTok. Like, and again, imagine if we did this with any other art form. Imagine if we took film and it's like, oh yeah, here's film TikTok. Okay, now there's like this film goes for an hour and a half, and let's say it has like 20 scenes ranging from like 3 to 5 minutes or whatever, and we're just going to TikTokify them that like they're all 30 seconds each. It's like, oh, I get the gist of what's happening in this scene next. Oh, I get the gist of what's happening in this scene next. Oh, I get the gist of what's happening in the scene next. And that's how we watch films now. Great. I love modernity. I definitely agree. I wouldn't call myself a fan of an artist if I didn't like their full albums as a whole. I mean, I don't think you have to like every album an artist has put out to call yourself a fan. I don't think that's true. But like, if every album an artist puts out is bad, save for like 2 or 3 songs, like I with enough albums, I guess you've got enough content there for like 2 to 3 albums worth of material that I guess you could call yourself a fan. But like let's be honest, this artist sucks at putting out albums, and most of what they put out sucks. And like, at least be honest with that, you know? Like, if you want to just salvage what you can from the shit they put out and listen to it on its own, then like, sure. If you think it's shit art, save for like a couple gems, then like, sure, you know, go ahead. Like, I don't want to stop people from enjoying things or whatever. I just want people to enjoy things in the right ways. I don't know. There's probably a better way I could say that. I don't care enough at the moment. I don't know. And then you want to talk about the movie, and you're like, "Have you watched it?" And everyone's like, "Yeah," but they mean they watched the 15-second version of it. Yeah, like literally, like, I hate the world we're going into, you know. For me, I would have to like the majority of their albums to call myself a fan. Majority of their music, rather, but it is different for everyone. Anyway, I gotta go. But thanks for the interesting discussion. Hopefully I'll catch your streams more. Bye-bye. Okay, no worries. But to respond to that, I've only listened to 2 Circle Jerks albums. They've put out, I think, 6. I consider myself a Circle Jerks fan. Not a huge one, admittedly, but I like 2 out of the 2 albums I've listened to, I really like. So, I don't know, I consider myself a fan to some extent. I'm not a hardcore diehard or whatever, but I like their music. I don't think you have to have listened to every album an artist puts out and like all of them or most of them to consider yourself a fan. I think that's what I think is a little bit gatekeepy by going that far. But like, again, like if an artist is putting out so much albums, so much music, and most of it is shit, like I think it's helpful to be honest about like this artist. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's maybe where I call it as well. I still got schoolwork to do tonight because I have my seminar tomorrow, and I have no idea how much this book is boring me. I've got like 5 pages left. I wouldn't tell others they aren't a true fan because of my arbitrary reasons. I mean, yeah, but even me personally, like, I would still consider myself a Circle Jerks fan, even though I've listened to a fraction of their music, you know? I don't know. What is a seminar? I don't know the difference between a tutorial, a seminar, and a what's the other thing I've got? I don't know. There's like 3 different fucking terms. I don't know. They're all essentially the same. You go in person and you talk about stuff. For my English, it's basically we've read a book or whatever this week, and then we discuss it as a group. I wasn't saying anything against your reasoning, to be clear. Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, Zach. Hey, Moon's out. Man, I was about to head. I guess I can stick around a little bit longer. What book I will... this is, J.M. Coetzee's Dusklands. It's very weird. I'm not enjoying it. It's so weird. Like, okay, it's only like 200 pages long, right? But it's like, it's 2 stories in one. I don't know. It's like, the first one is the Vietnam Project. And that's about a guy who's like during like the 70s in the US, he's working for some government thing or whatever, and he's trying to like compile a document concerning the war in Vietnam. And a lot of it is bitching about how much he hates his wife, and then in the end he kind of goes insane a little bit and stabs his kid. I don't know. And then the second one is the narrative of Jacobus Coetzee, about a guy in the 18th century, a white guy in 18th century Africa, and you can only imagine what what hijinks he gets up to. I don't know the point of any of this. That's the problem. I don't get the relation between the two stories. I can't really find or draw any parallels between what's trying to be said or between the characters. The writing style is so it just drags on a lot of the times. Like, some of these sentences are like half a paragraph long, and it's like, you didn't need to do this, and it just makes it hard for me to concentrate. He just says shit sometimes. I'm just struggling to find the point in it all. I just don't get it. And I found it really dull. And this is what I'm reading for English this week. Boomers and hating their wife. I don't think like anything like written in this book is like an endorsement of the author's views or whatever. Like, I feel like it's all for narrative purpose. I just don't get what that purpose is. I don't know. Just woke up like 5 minutes ago. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. This is I got to finish the last 5 pages of this. It's like an appendix. Last 5 pages of this, and then I'm done. And then I got to watch an hour lecture that I wasn't there for in person yesterday, so I can go to my seminar tomorrow and talk about it. I guess we'll finish this level. The Purpose in Anarchy? No, I've got Kropotkin behind me. I'm not reading that for English, unfortunately. Fucking... Also, hey, Soitsu. Man, like, everyone's rocking up as soon as I was like, oh, maybe I should go because I got schoolwork to do. Maybe I'll just do my schoolwork on stream. Is it illegal to stream lectures? I think it might be. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was a specific book. Let me get it. There was a specific book I picked up when I did my book haul stream. I haven't read it yet. But I remember saying, hey, maybe we should read this on stream. It's The Cowboys, Luke. Whoa, like, muscly cowboy dudes. With me as a character in it, as you can't see because my camera never focuses, but my name is there on the first line. You can make out the 4 letters vaguely. You should read this on stream. It's very long, like 400 pages. Ugh. God, it smells like old book. Oh. That lo-fi girl does it? What? Restreams the lectures? Do you mean... Oh god. When I grow old, I want to smell like old book. I'm an avid book hater. Man, I guess you haven't enjoyed my recent streams. Because that's all I've been consuming lately. I haven't been playing any video games. Hey yo, would you guys believe me if I said 1984 was a cool book? It was actually pretty good. one of the most important. Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. One of the most important books ever written. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Wow, who would have thunk it? Fuck off. Fuck off. No, it's bad because people think it good, obviously. Obviously. Let's do it again. No. Oh no, fuck me. What do you think of CRPG games? They are the book version of games. I've engaged with very little, but I watched Never Knows Best's most recent video on the history of them, and it was very interesting. No, wait, I've played Arkalobeth. That game's cool. Let's go. Bit of hyperbole, but I think it's just because me goldfish brain struggles to pay attention unless it's really good, you know. Oh no, I know exactly what you mean, because I'm exactly the same, and it's something I've been trying to fix lately. Because it's like, man, I wanna engage with video games on a deeper level. I need more experience with like just more art in general. And then I realized, wait, most video games writing is fucking horrendous. Like the majority of all games ever written have horrible writing. So I've just been pretty engaged with books lately. Man, the time machine's pretty cool too. If you would have to play a CRPG, what kind of setting would you like? I don't know. I like Cyberpunk a lot, which is why I like this game. I very... See, the thing that, CRPGs, what's the word? Oh no. I am very intimidated by them. The thing that intimidates me is the gameplay. Because I've never played anything that in depth, you know, like, or anything like it. I just play the jumpy wahoos, you know? Very mechanically focused games. Well, I'm adding to that. More shit writing coming your way. True. Not a D&D player. I used to a little bit in high school, but I was never really fully into it. Look, I haven't played many CRPGs, but I've played a fuck ton of JRPGs. Well, not a fuck ton. I've played a handful. I want to play more. I've got a fuck ton in my backlog. Chrono Trigger is really good. We need to play more Dragon Quest Builders on stream. Luckily, Naughty Dog's up the standard for writing a bit. Yeah, and gamers fucking hate it. Man, it's like, man, most video games ever written have, like, atrocious writing. I wonder why that is. Writes a well-written game. Gamers, this is awful. Oh, I see why. Fucking... I hate how they can shoot you from up there. It's so not fair. It's so not fair! Legacy of Kain series had incredible writing. It was never finished because it wasn't popular in the end. Yeah, well, I really got to play those as well. I've been really looking forward to it. And Resident Martian just finished the first one, and he's been talking about it a lot lately. I'm asking because I know it's out of your comfort zone. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Fucking... Vampire Masquerade Bloodline Zeke. Look, I've got... Which one is it? Fucking... I've got... Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. I don't have Bloodlines, but I'll play it one day. I've got a whole GOG library of really weird, random, old-ass PC games that I need to play. A lot of them are really weird point-and-click games. But a lot of them are like RPG stuff. They didn't hate it until good writing led to their favorite character getting killed, yeah. What are my top 3 fantasy stories besides the media? Oh, sorry, I thought you just misspelled something. You made it. That's pretty funny. Fantasy story. I don't know. Like, what do you mean by fantasy? Like, the fantasy genre, quote unquote, or just fantasy as in like fiction? I don't know. Like fantasy, like as a genre, I haven't really. Fantasy genre, yeah, I haven't really engaged with much. Like, I haven't even seen Lord of the Rings, so. Did I miss some crates? I might have. Oh. Jack is technically fantasy? Yeah, I suppose. The first one at least. Hey, the crew boss fight without any voices. So different. Hold on, let me die. Also, we Jack fans have had the chat that if Naughty Dog hadn't wasted 4 years on a multiplayer game, they could have made a Jack game. At least they could have made a game to show for it. Yeah, I don't care about if it was a Jack game or not, because they wouldn't have done it because they don't want to, which is fine. But like, I'm so fucking pissed that Sony is just so fucking... Oh yeah, let's put 40 fucking live service games into development and then cancel like all of them. So yeah, we could have had a new Naughty Dog game out by now. And I'm really angry that what happened. It's so stupid. My fan games sold 1 copy 2 days ago. First copy sold, but so happy with it. I was gonna buy it at some point. I've just been busy. I'm sorry. Man, I could have been the first, but I'm slacking. Neat. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I was hoping to do it no damage. Oh, well. Fucking... Fucking... Oh, that sucks. We. Just bullying a corpse. Martian, have you ever considered the dragons are cool and I like them? Checkmate. I guess I'm really annoyed because I like fantasy because of how it lets people make worlds that feel unfamiliar because the world operates using different rules than our own world. And then most of the time medieval fantasy feels too normal because it's all coming from the same source. There's nothing wrong with the genre or the setting though, that's lazy writing. Or... Martian, recognize what the actual problem is, come on man! This is... I don't know. I don't like the direction of Sony right now. It feels like they're major recently AAA only toned down like Netflix, toned down Netflix stories. I don't know. I haven't played a ton of like the recent Sony stuff. I don't like the Spider-Man games. I think, like story-wise as well, they're like, I don't know, man. But it's also like a comic book property. I'm not expecting like, you know, terrific writing out of them. I don't know. It's not to say comic books can't be well written, but... Even when it's well made, to be honest, I think I summed up why I personally don't like the style well enough already. I don't know, it feels kind of weird to write off a whole, like, genre and setting. Like a genre or setting doesn't, like, make a story. The story does, the writing does. That's what makes the story. Like, you know... I mean, a good story should have its setting and genre feed into its plot and themes and writing and stuff. But like, I don't know. I'm not saying I don't play them, just to gripe. See, oh, I'm not even talking about video games. I'm just talking about like the like literary genre setting as a whole. Like. But you just said I don't like the style. I don't know. That's it. Jack 4 is set in medieval fantasy with castles and dragons. Jack is the princess, and we play as Kira to save her. And Daxter is our noble steed. I don't know. Just to spite me, the nerve. That's okay, you can go in your soundproof room and all will be well. What is the time? Oh my god, it's been like an hour since I said it's getting late. I need to go. I need to do this fucking lecture. Ugh. Okay, I really gotta go. I'm sorry, everyone. I want to keep streaming, but... Ugh. What's the opposite of initialize? Finalize? I guess? I don't know. Jack goes back to medieval times to find some guy who he realizes is the real Ma, and this guy is his kid who also time traveled happily ever after. Sure, we'll go with that. 10 out of 10 plot. Sounds... Yep. Thanks, Zeke GPT. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Like, stream, give me money. Join Discord. Don't expect videos from me ever because I'm a bad YouTuber. Okay, bye, love you, bye bye.